Oops, I was on the other side of the room. My apologies. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, tonight, I just got done playing a match of Naboo, and I had so much fun to the point where I was debating about not even playing tonight. Just taking the footage that I recorded and like showing it to you guys, because I had so much fun. It's easily my favorite Capital Supremacy map by far. You guys know me, I'm not that big of a fan of Capital Supremacy, but this Naboo, just because I like smaller scale maps, right? I like close quarters combat, I like that kind of stuff. This was the most fun I've had in Battlefront in a very long time. The round that I just played was like 16 minutes long, and it was an absolute blast. Like, it just like rolling around with a bunch of droidicas, or running with them rather, and just like the tanks coming in. What are they called? The TX something? I can't remember. I don't know, man. An absolute blast. I see that I just got Geonosis. I'm canceling that until I get Naboo. God damn it. Let's see. That was the problem with my earlier stream. I streamed at like 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, and I played for a solid hour, and I never got Naboo, and it was kind of frustrating, but yeah. Let me take a quick sip of water, and then I will get to these super chats. All right. The first super chat of the evening comes from Carter Lovejoy. Always good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support tonight. Carter says, for your super chat sound, it should be Luke's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. That's a cool idea. I like that. If I still had my Geonosis once again, we're just going to sit here until I get it. I am not waiting through the rounds to get it. I like that idea, though, Carter. Out of all the things, that's probably something that I would make as the notification. The blaster sound effect that I'm currently using is just kind of Geonosis again. The blaster sound effect that I've been using for a while now blends in so much with the game. There we go. That sometimes I completely miss super chats, but I like that idea. I like that idea. I was thinking of something. Maybe like a mouse droid. Something like that might be fun, you know? I'm kind of leaning towards more goofy sounds rather than, I guess not necessarily lesser knowns. Well, yeah, definitely lesser known sounds. If you ask the average person on the street what, you know, if you had them listen to a lightsaber igniting or a mouse droid, I guarantee the vast majority would not know what the mouse droid was. And I kind of want to do something like that. But, yeah. Anyway, Carter, I appreciate that, and it's always good to see you, man. You were here earlier as well. Two HG streams in one day. Naboo, as kind of, like I've loved playing the game since release, but this map, Capital Supremacy, it's such a good like It has a close quarters feel that I absolutely love. The layout's great. Like I said, I played a little bit earlier right before the stream. The match that I played was easily the most fun I've had in Battlefront in a very long time. But yeah. Oh. How did I not hit him? There we go. LK Nightfall. Alright. Damon Piacquadio, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. I bought my first ever new car this past weekend. Even the salesman was a massive Star Wars fan. Dude, Damon, you're the second person today to send me a super chat telling me that they got a new car. What did you get? I'm curious, Damon. The other guy got a Subaru WRX. What did you get? I'm curious. But congrats, man. That's big shit. That's a big deal. How am I not hitting this guy? Oh my god, I was behind the wall. Let me take a quick sip of water. Yeah, man, what'd you get? I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat. What'd you get? My first car ever was I think it was a 94 Ford Explorer. Got it when I was like 16 or 17, something like that. The car, and then I sold that to a buddy in the Navy when I enlisted for like $400 because it was smoking pretty bad. And then I bought a Chevy Colorado, which was a 2005, and I enjoyed it. It was a fun car. I didn't take care of it enough. But my most recent car that me and my wife purchased a couple of years ago is a Subaru Crosstrek, and I will never go back. I love it. I love it. It's a fun road trip car. Just an absolute blast to drive. 4-wheel drive. It's a fun car. But congrats again, man. That's exciting and always nerve-wracking when you do a big purchase like that, right? The loan process and the down payments and everything that goes along with it. It's certainly a frustrating, or not frustrating, but kind of nerve-wracking process. At least it always was for me, because you know, once you do it a few times, sure, it becomes a little more normal. But yeah. And Psychotic, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. Hey, did you check out my shirt? No, I haven't. I must have not scrolled down enough when I checked my notifications. I will absolutely do that for sure after the stream. Is it like a scanning? That's actually a really cool idea, Psychotic. I'm not going to steal your idea, but I love the idea. If I'm picturing it correctly in my head, it's a scan of like a picture that you drew. And I haven't seen it, but you said it was a picture that you drew. So did you draw it like with actual pen and paper and then scan it in and put it on a t-shirt? I love that idea. Kind of like a, I don't even know how to describe it. Kind of a, I don't know. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I'm kind of dumb tonight. But just kind of like a really unique kind of like hand to digital to physical trade-off that I think is really cool. I don't know. I dig it. And that's really awesome, man. I'll definitely check it out. And Damon Piacquadio, once again, 2018 Chevy Cruze. I think I can picture that. Is that like a... Is that like... Not a hatchback. Is it a hatchback? 2018. Oh, okay. Nice. Is it a... What is that considered a... sedan? Oh, wait. Is it a hatchback and sedan? Cruise compact car. Oh, they have two versions. Oh, interesting. Oh, they only start at 17. That's pretty great. Yeah, that's sharp, man. Did you go? Which version did you go out for? The hatchback or the sedan? Oh, I'm screwing my team over. That's sharp, though, man. I think our next car, you know, we have a. My wife has a 2007 Jeep Compass that she's had for a while, and that's just kind of like our. You know, we drive the Subaru more often just because better gas mileage and it's way more fun to drive and it's nicer and all that. The Jeep we really haven't taken much care of. It's kind of our like whatever car. She usually drives it to work sometimes, but the air conditioning doesn't work. It's like 100 degrees every single day. I'm actually taking it to an AC shop tomorrow at 7 in the morning because it's miserable for her to drive to work. Her commute's like 35 minutes. But, oh, Droidica. Let's see. I played Droidica like 3 times earlier. It was fun. I need to get down the strategy of it, you know? And you can jump. But yeah, when the Jeep eventually dies, and you know it's only 12 years old, it's still got some life in it. And I'm not in the market for a new car whatsoever. Trying to save some dough. And I don't want to buy a new car because I want to just run cars into the ground until they're dead, and then, you know, all that kind of jazz. But oops. And but when, oh yikes, when we eventually do get one, I think we're gonna look for an electric. You know, 5 to 10 years from now, that technology is like anything else. It's going to come down massively in price, no doubt. Like every other technology, right? The technology will get better. It'll improve. The mileage per charge will increase significantly. It's already great. Tesla's, I think, full charge like 350 miles. That is the perfect, like, kind of commute car and around the city car for a day, you know. I mean, that's a lot of miles on a charge. But it just makes sense. You know, our new house is being built and it's about a 40-minute commute for my wife. And I work from home with the photography and everything that I do. And Greedo, all that stuff. And for her to have an electric car and save on the gas and everything, and it just makes sense. It just makes sense. And I'm really hoping by the time we're actually in the market for something, the prices go down and more companies are competing with electric cars and stuff like that. Anyway, enough about cars. But congrats once again, Damon. That's big stuff.
Your work here is complete. Please rally at the nearby landing zone.
And Mabu Kadabu, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. It's good to see you. Have work in 40 minutes. Wish I could stick around. Next time, man. I'm at the bottom of the leaderboard, which is hilarious. The match that I played right before I started the stream, I was like 3rd on the leaderboard. This is what the chat does. The chat distracts me. I can't help my team. I just die over and over and over again.
Hurry to the transport.
It makes me let down my team. But regular compact. Nice. I'll save the Droidica. The next transition. Shit, what was I saying? Yeah, Mabu, next time. Next time you'll be able to stick around a little longer. How about that? And in 40 minutes, I'll be done anyway. I'm hopping off in 40 minutes, so actually you gotta leave for work earlier than that, right? It's all good. But I appreciate that support tonight, even though you can't stick around. I feel bad.
Strategic targets for your attack.
Oh, I'm gonna... Hold on, let me go back. There we go. Let's start with the Droidica. Everybody else seems to have this idea as well. Let's see what they do. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna concentrate a little bit and see if I can actually do something good with these Droidicas. Oh, no. Does the shield ever run out, or does... it only go away when it's damaged. You know what I mean? Oh, and of course Anakin's here. And I'm dead. Shit. Tom Grope, thank you so much once again for the super chat and channel support. It's always good to see you, man. Tom says, I'm sad you gave up on my favorite series of yours. Wait. Clone Wars? No, I haven't given up on it. Me and my wife moved, when was it? We moved about a month ago, and it's just the transition period of moving has just been kind of chaotic, and I was out of town for a week, out in LA, and you know, it's been what, 2 months since I've released one, and one of the reasons that I stopped is because I need to pick up the season 6 DVDs because they took them off Netflix. So, you know, I just need. God, my cat is meowing like crazy all day. He doesn't want to be around me. When this door is closed, he just wants to come in and hang out. But as soon as I open the door, he's gonna come in and then want to leave. Yeah, I haven't given up on it, man. My goal is to finish it by the time the new season comes around. That way I'm fully prepared to watch and review every single episode. So yeah, I haven't given up on it. It's just been life has been a little chaotic lately. I don't know if you guys know, maybe you, but I know I've said this for a few streams now. Me and my wife sold our house, and we are currently building a new house. We're building a new house, and it's going to take 6 to 7 months. You know, they'll probably lay the foundation down in like a month or so. And in those 6 to 7 months, while the new house is being built, we're living with my parents. And just to, you know, save some dough and just kind of, you know, prepare for all the stuff that we're going to have to do for the new house and just get everything ready to move and whatnot. So their house is very full with our 3 cats and their 1 cat and 1 dog. It is a very packed house. There's 4 people in this house. It's a big house, but not big enough. And their garage is unusable now because it's just full of our boxes and furniture and everything. But it's good. It's a good setup. It's a good setup. But yeah, I'll get back into the Clone Wars soon. Once I'm able to get those DVDs for sure. I thought my nephew had them, but he did not have season 6. Oops. Get back into. There we go. Nice. Aww.
Glad to finally see some smiley face. Finally got to play B2 having a blast, not too lazy, but not too lazy. When I used to
Nice.
some capitals when my connection goes to play and having fun.
Weird.
And having fun.
Manikoff, good to see you again, man. Thank you so much for the super chat once again. I appreciate that. Manikoff was earlier. He was the latest. Well, Joey Farrell, according to that. That might be wrong at the top. I was going to say he's the latest member of the fleet. It's possible that I think whenever payments are like when monthly payments go in, this system refreshes it, and whoever's payment goes in last is, even if they've been a fleet member for a long time, they become the latest fleet member on the screen for whatever reason, which is weird. But give me 1 sec, Manikoff. Give me 1 sec. Oh shit, I'm way far behind on super chats, guys. I apologize. The notifications are just blending in with the sound of the game. All right. Awesome, Alex 500. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. 0:30. It's midnight 30 here in the UK. I try to stay up for streams. Nice. Well, I appreciate you supporting the stream. I apologize for getting to yours so late. But I appreciate you staying up and hanging out with us tonight, man. We got a lot of Droidicas on the map right now. Let's follow the crowd. Let's follow the crowd. But I appreciate you staying up, man. You know, I had a lot of fun earlier. Alex, you were here as well. When I streamed, and you know, my daughter went down for a nap. Oh shit! And yeah, she went down for a nap, and I was expecting her to sleep for like 2 hours, so I was planning on streaming for a very, very long time. I streamed for about an hour, and then I was like, all right, I need to shower. I went for a run this morning, and right when I got in the shower, she woke up. I was like, son of a bitch. But I streamed this morning, and it was a lot of fun because... Oh, what's up, K2? Because, you know, I always like to try as hard as I can to accommodate the entire globe. And this normal time when I stream right now, as you said, it's, you know, very, very late in the night for you. Well, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Oh, sorry about that, guys. My parents' cat and our cats, they get along all right, but sometimes their cat kind of corners one of ours, and they don't know what to do. New house, you know, a little freaked out, but they've done really good. Where was I? Oh yeah, I you know, I always like to stream, or try to stream when I can, in the, like, early afternoon for me, because it accommodates, you know, the other side of the globe. And one of the biggest complaints about these streams that I get is the fact that, like, over a year ago, I used to stream all the time for, like, I used to stream more so in my afternoon, and lately I just haven't been able to do that. But now that she's napping for longer in the evening, or the afternoons, I think I'm going to start doing it. Accommodating more of the world, if you will. But I appreciate that support, Mr. Alex. Thank you so much, man. And Raymond Leon, good to see you, man. Ford all the way, get a Ford. Han Solo has a Ford. I've had a Ford, I've had a Chevy, I've had Subaru.
Thank you.
Oh, Paul, thank you so. That is incredibly generous. That is too much, man. I appreciate the hell out of that. More so than that, man, thank you so much for the kind words, even. I've never repaid you for all the hours of entertainment you've provided me. Thank you. Well, Paul, dude, I don't even know what to say. That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much for the support, man. It's, you know, it's fun. It's YouTube, other than the Navy, is probably, like, the quote-unquote hardest quote-unquote job that I've ever had, just because you put a lot of hours in. It's always unpredictable, and I try to avoid burnout, and to hear those kind of words and hear that you appreciate, you like the entertainment, if you want to call it that, man. Really means a lot, and it always reminds me. It always, I don't know. It's always like, oh yeah, it's still fun. You know, it's still fun when people are enjoying it. It's still fun, man. It's incredibly fun. But dude, thank you so much. And give me 1 sec. I'll go further on that. And I have some super chats ahead of you. But I appreciate the hell out of that, Paul. And Robin. Oh, Raymond. Raymond, yeah. I had a Ford, I had a Chevy, and I have a Subaru right now. And I honestly... Why is my cursor there? Honestly, I don't think I'll ever not get a Subaru in the future. Unless, you know, I go for an electric car and get a Tesla in the future. They're a little pricey right now. Well, the Model S is like, what, starts at 35 or something like that? I don't know. And you get federal tax credits, which is pretty great. But I have a feeling when we're in the market for a new car, the prices will go down. There'll be more competition in the realm of electric cars. But yeah, more than any car that I've ever owned, the Subaru is just, I love it. It's, you know, we try to do a lot of kayaking and that kind of stuff, and we try to drive on the beach as much as we possibly can because we live in Florida, and why not? And it's a four-wheel drive, and it's just the perfect road trip car, you know. But anyway, yeah, Raymond, my Ford wasn't the best. It was like a 1994 Ford Explorer, and I definitely didn't take care of it because I was a 16-year-old shithead. But it was a fun car, man. That was a car of a lot of road trips with friends, a lot of pranks being pulled with friends, because, you know, we were young and dumb, and the night was ours with our freshly printed driver's licenses, you know. But I appreciate that, Raymond. And Robin, thank you so much as well for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that. I'm getting a 2013 Ford Taurus, retired undercover police interceptor tomorrow. V6 twin turbo, taking on a road trip Saturday. My first car bought. Nice. Congrats, Robin. That's pretty. So how does that work? Is that an auction? I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat, Robin. I'm gonna try to see your response. But is that like an auction thing? I've always assumed those go up on auction when they're retired. I could be completely wrong. I've never looked into that. But that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Now, whenever you drive, people are going to slow down around you. Is that why you got it? But that sounds fun, man. That's exciting. There's so many, like, people, for whatever reason, so many people today have told me that they've gotten new cars. Like, bought their first car today. You're the third person today, Robin, to tell me that they bought their first car today. And as I've said, that's big shit. That's exciting. As I was telling Psychotic earlier, because he's gonna get his license soon. He needs to get his license. A driver's license isn't just about driving. A driver's license isn't just about having a form of identification. A driver's license means freedom. Having your own car means freedom. Not just to, you know, go to the movies or go to the grocery store, but freedom just to explore and go on road trips. It's the definition of freedom. The open road, your freshly printed driver's license in a new car is just the ultimate, I don't know, expression of freedom on the old Eisenhower Highway, you know? I love it. I love it. So congrats. Congrats. And Manikoff, once again, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. Glad to finally see some Naboo. Finally got to play Battlefront 2, having a blast, not too laggy, but when I use vehicles on Capital Supremacy is when my connection goes to poop, but I'm still playing and having fun. Nice. Well, that's weird about the vehicles. I haven't experienced any lag. I noticed in this stream, up in the top right, it showed me like the poor connection thing a couple times, but I haven't noticed it affecting anything. I don't know what that would be, to tell you the truth, Manikoff. Is that like a PC? Or wait, did you say you're on? Are you on console? I don't know if we ever addressed what system you were on. But that's very weird. And yeah, I don't know if you were here when I first launched the stream. I played a round of Naboo before I started the stream just to get a feel for it. Lucky enough to actually grab a game on Naboo. And it's the most fun that I've had in Battlefront in a long time. Long time. It's got that close quarters feel that I love. It just feels epic. And I'm having an absolute blast in it, man. And I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the game. You know, Manikoff was saying earlier that he uninstalled the game a long time ago. What, like a year ago, you said, I believe? Xbox, okay, Xbox. And you just decided to you watch my video, and maybe that was a little bit of a reason that you decided to reinstall. But dude, it's a fun ass game. That's what I keep telling people is, it's not the game as much as I really enjoyed the game at launch, minus a lot of stuff, and we all know the stuff. The game now kind of encompasses, or kind of includes a lot of other people's favorite eras, includes a lot of new stuff. They've just improved on mechanics. They've improved on, I mean, a little bit of everything. So if you were like Manikoff and you uninstalled a while ago, get to it. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. But I appreciate that support today, man. And once again, welcome to the fleet. Welcome to the fleet. I got it on PC, but it wouldn't connect to my keyboard or something like that because I couldn't move, and I tried reinstalling it, but it still wasn't working, so I moved back to console. Gotcha, gotcha. Weird. Oh, did I just waste 1,000 battle points by clicking that? Justin! I feel like I've pronounced this. Chuka Session? How about Justin? I have a weird last name too, man. Oh shit, my game just crashed. Weird. Okay. Justin says, well, first of all, thank you for the support tonight, man. Justin says, my theory is that the last update they make to the game before cutting support will be a server browser to let community keep the game going. Ooh, that's a cool theory. That's a really cool theory. I am going to screenshot that theory and post it on Twitter with a fingers crossed emoji. That's a really cool idea. I love that idea. I legitimately am just thinking about it. I'm giddy, and the fact, you know, I'm who knows if that's actually going to happen, but that is such an awesome idea. Like the last official update, and then boom, server browser and map making and modding. I would love that. I would love that. We're tracking the game crashing during Naboo cinematics. Oh, what's up, Jay? Good to see you, man. I would love that. Yeah, everybody, it's Jay. It's Jay. What's your Twitter handle? Is it Jay Charlemagne? What is it? Let's see. I can't remember. Nope, it's Jay. Where'd it go? King Ingram. Nice. Jay is a community manager for EA Star Wars. Me and him and some other EA Game Changers, Star Wars EA Game Changers, palled around at EA Play. We went to Disneyland together. We went to Galaxy's Edge together. He worked his magic. Yeah, good dude, really good dude, and like, we're all knowledgeable about Star Wars, right? But when he started talking like lightsabers and shit like that, and just very minor details, I was like, okay, community manager for EA Star Wars is he knows his shit. He should have a YouTube channel because he could just rattle off like an encyclopedia. But thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, there's his Twitter handle if you want to follow him. He's always talking about new stuff in the Battlefront. But yeah, it's good stuff. But yeah, Justin, I love that idea. Love that idea. Missed call. Dude, I've gotten like 15 missed calls from a Quebec number that is untraceable on Google. And it's weird. Within the past 24 hours, just boom, 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 boom. It's weird. And Paul Whitset, thank you so much for the incredibly generous super chat tonight, man. I greatly appreciate that. I've never repaid you for all the hours of entertainment you've provided me. Thank you. Well, as I said earlier, I really appreciate the kind words. You know, sometimes lately, just because we moved and all that kind of stuff, there's times where I set my alarm for either 4:30 or 5 in the morning, and I try to work until my daughter's wakes up in the morning. Usually she's up by like 6:30 or 7, and I'm sitting there in the morning grinding, recording audio, trying to get stuff done as quick as I possibly can before she wakes up. And I'm like, golly, I'm feeling a little burned out. But those messages of kind of the messages where you say like just that you enjoy it, you know. And this isn't just me. This is all content creators on the YouTube. Tell them that you dig their stuff, you know, because sometimes you're sitting at your computer and it kind of feels like painting in a cave and there's nobody next to you and you're just like listening to some space tunes and you're like, I just got to make this. I got to make it. I got to get some footage. I got to record some audio and blah, 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 write a script. So, Paul, long story short, I really appreciate the kind words, and I'm glad you find it all entertaining. Because, you know, without you guys watching it and digging it, there would be no channel. I wouldn't be making it. As humble as I tried to be, I'm gonna be completely honest. If it was just me, I would not be making these videos. So, I guess I need somebody to watch them. So, dude, thank you so much for the support tonight, and more importantly, thank you for just digging the stuff that I make and enjoying it. I'm glad you do. And Raymond, once again, man, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Have you ever tried World of Warships? Yes. I actually played that around the time, maybe when it, I don't think it was when it first came out. It was, I don't know when it first came out, but me and my buddy played it me and my buddies kind of have a bad habit, unless the game really sticks with us, or we all enjoy it equally. We have a bad habit of like ping-ponging between a bunch of different games. You know, but we spent a couple weeks in World of Warships. I really enjoyed it. It was a really fun game. I didn't put a significant amount of time into it, but I had fun playing it for sure. It was fun to kind of strategize with my core group of friends that I've been playing games with for years. I mean, literally, this group of guys that I've been playing with, I grew up and I went to high school with, and we're all, one guy lives in Pittsburgh now. One guy actually lives, well, in my old house that me and my wife just sold, he lived like a quarter of a mile away. Him and his wife bought a house like really close to us, and now we moved, and I kind of feel bad. And then another friend kind of lives still in town, and another friend is stationed in South Korea, and another friend is stationed in San Diego. We're all over the place. But this core group of friends, we all played a little bit of World of Warships. You know, we all liked it differently, but we had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun kind of strategizing with everybody and focus fire, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So, I haven't, it's probably been 2.5, 3 years or something like that since I've fired it up. But I'd like to check it out and see what they've changed. But yeah. Anyway, Raymond, it's a fun game, and if anybody's looking for like a free-to-play, just kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a first-person shooter with boats. But you gotta be precise, and it's fun. It's fun for sure. I didn't move. Makatsi, since you're like, you know, well, yeah, you would know. Well, yeah, I moved. Oh no, you wouldn't know. Never mind. What am I talking about? We're still staying in town. We're just buying a new house. You know, our old house was built in the 40s. It was, I loved it, but you know, old house, old problems rather. And we sold it, and we're building a new house. We're building a brand new house from the ground up. We actually just went to like a design meeting yesterday, to get it all prepared and kind of look at what we want to do. It's exciting. It's exciting. And that's kind of what we're doing. And in the meantime, while our house is being built for the next 6 to 7 months, we're living with my parents. So we got a good setup. very lucky for sure, very lucky. But yeah, man. And Kin1 Sugar, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. I greatly appreciate that. Good morning from Japan. Hope you come to Japan. I've always wanted to go. You know, a part of me wishes I was like stationed out there when I was in the Navy. Part of me wishes I took a cruise in the, you know, one of my deployments was out there. When I was in, you know, everybody would talk about their sea stories and talk about their favorite ports and stuff like that. No joke. Way more than half would say that Japan was their favorite port and place to take leave. And I always wished I was able to go while I was in. Never did. I went to South America, which was a lot of fun. I went to Panama, Guatemala, Costa Rica, Colombia, and Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, on that deployment, and I had a blast. But I really wish I could have gone to Japan. But say hello to Japan for me, Kin1 Sugar. I appreciate the hell out of that support tonight, and maybe one day I'll make it out there. My wife's co-worker, she is from Japan. She only moved to the States maybe like 5 years ago with her husband who was in the Navy. And she's always telling us about where she's from, and I would love to. She's always bringing food and candies and stuff like that from Japan to my wife, and it really makes me want to go. But Ken, I appreciate the hell out of that, man. I hope you're having a good one. What time is it over there? I'm curious. What time is it over there? And Grand Shock Trooper, thank you so much once again for the super chat and channel support. It's always good to see you, man. Favorite film genre / subgenre besides sci-fi? Ooh,
I don't like where this is heading. Let's find you a transport ship. You don't need to be a Jedi to
take a sip of water, lean my head back, headphones fall off. That's really tough. I don't know. Probably just, I don't know, probably drama. Which, you know, whenever something is considered drama, I always feel like that is a very broad genre, you know? Very broad. So many movies just fall under that category. It's like when they don't know what to categorize it as. Fucking drama. But I don't know. Yeah, I would say drama. One of my favorite films of all time, it's without a doubt in my top 10, maybe in my top 5, is Good Will Hunting. It's always been one of my favorite movies. I absolutely love it. It's one of those kind of movies, you know, when people talk about a movie that they can watch over and over and over again, the Shawshank Redemption gets brought up a lot. You know, I like it, but it's not one of my favorites. Good Will Hunting is one of those types of movies for me where I can just binge it over and over and over again, never get sick of it. I absolutely love it. I also like kind of historic dramas, like First Man, that kind of stuff, Apollo 13, that kind of stuff. There's some history behind it. But I'm a big documentary hound as well. I love watching documentaries. One that I think everybody should watch. Well, there's a bunch I think everybody should watch. But one of the more recent, maybe last 5 years or so. I don't know when it came out, but it's called Merchants of Doubt. If you guys watch the trailer when you can. It's called Merchants of Doubt. It's just basically about big industries and PR firms spinning a narrative, planting doubt in the consumer's mind about certain things, like climate change and all that kind of stuff. It's just a really fascinating watch to see how these arguments are constructed, how they basically have actors playing scientists on the television. It's creepy how institutions, corporations can spin a narrative and dictate policy and dictate the thought process of the masses and how kind of they create hive mind. It's really, really fascinating. It's a really fascinating documentary. But yeah. Anyway, Grand Shock, I appreciate the hell out of that support tonight, man. And M98, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Been a while. How you doing, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I don't know if you heard my spiel earlier, but me and my wife sold our house, building a new house, and then for the next 6 to 7 months, we're living with my parents. Got a good setup. Very lucky. But yeah, so we're just kind of waiting and kind of twiddling our thumbs and saving some dough and waiting for the building process of the new house to start. At the moment, they're waiting for permitting and paperwork and all that good stuff. And then I believe middle or late July, they're going to be breaking ground and then throwing up some foundations. So it's exciting, man. Exciting, man. Things are going good. Things are going good. And it's kind of in the suburbs. We used to live downtown in a house. Now we're moving to the suburbs. It's like 40 minutes away from where we used to live. My wife's commute went from like 5 minutes to 40 minutes. So that's a big change. But it'll be fun, man. It's crazy to look at like the price of houses downtown compared to the price of houses in the suburbs where we're moving. You can get so much more out there. Obviously you can, because it's, you know, it's away from everything, but really looking forward to it. But I appreciate that, M98. And 6 Foot Piss Radius, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Hey Grado, can you please come on Discord after stream? I fucked up, didn't I? I didn't come on Tuesday. What time is it? 8:02. I can probably hop on for maybe 10-15 minutes if that's cool. I'll do that. I know me and my wife we're watching some Black Mirror tonight, and I've been working on stuff. I have a partnership video that I was working on for the past week, and I was just staying up late, waking up early, not having much time to hang out. So tonight is our night where we're going to watch some shows, make some popcorn, and hang out. But yeah, I'll hop on for like 10-15 minutes. Sound good? But I appreciate that, man. I know the Discord, I've received some emails and messages, and I've talked extensively with the mods. The Discord, well, first of all, I wish I had more time to devote to it. I feel like I've kind of completely neglected it in the past year and a half since my daughter was born. And I just wish I had more time to devote to it. But I guess there's a little bit of chaos with some members and whatnot. Well, I don't want to go too deep into it, but if you're a nice person and you like to talk about Star Wars and you don't want to, your aim is not to piss people off, hop on the Discord. We need you.
All we can do is hope
We need
bought
you.
the crew enough time to
But I appreciate that, 6 Foot. Alright, I'm gonna hang out with you guys for the next 9 minutes until I hop off. Do a little Lightspeed lounge. How about that? Alright. Lightspeed. Get some music going. Hang out for the next 10 minutes or so. All right, there we go. All right, what was I saying? How's Rocket League going? Fun, man. John, it's a lot of fun. It's my wife got me Rocket League for Father's Day on the Xbox. I haven't played it. I didn't play it yesterday. I played it the day before, but it's kind of addictive. I haven't tried it online yet. I don't have an Xbox Live account. I saw that Xbox Live is like $1 for a month right now, so I'm definitely going to do that. But it's fun. It's an addictive game. It reminds me of, it has the same addictive qualities as like Mario Kart to me. Driving around is super smooth. It's fun. But yeah, one sec. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I need to play it online though. I kick ass at rookie, obviously, but when I go to pro, it's a struggle. I just, I don't know the mechanics that good, and I just need to practice, I suppose. But yeah, it's fun. King Cray, you and Alex from Star Wars Explained are friends. I've seen you in a couple of his videos. Wondering how you met. Cool question. Let me take a quick sip. I got crazy dry mouth tonight. Thanks, hello stranger. Yeah, I met Alex and Molly. The first time I ever met them, me and my wife were up in Atlanta for my birthday. This was probably... When was this? 2017, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2017. Oh, one sec, guys. Yeah, it was 2017, and we were up there for my birthday going to a Braves game. We try to go to Braves games every season. Haven't made it since then, just because baby stuff. But so we were up there, and we decided to get some brunch with Alex and Molly because they're from there. And that was the first time I met them. And we went to a place called it was called My Parents' Basement. And it's like a comic book / bar / really good food place. And it was cool to meet them. And they're really nice people. And then I met them. Well, I hung out with them again at in a EA San Francisco event. We got to play Battlefront and capture some footage before the game came out, which was great. And then most recently was out in LA for EA Play, which is a lot of fun. And yeah, I like hanging out with those guys. You probably saw an interview that I did with them recently in one of their videos, and just one question kind of thing. And after that, we kind of hung out in my room for like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours with Eckert's Ladder and Elliot from Battlefront Updates, and we just had some beers and hung out and talked shop and talked about life. And it was one of my favorite in this whole gaggle of YouTube stuff that I've done. It is probably my favorite memory from any of the events. Just hanging out in the room, shooting the shit. It was fun. Manikoff, thank you so much for the super chat. Sorry, man. And channel support once again. Not regretting installing it. Golly, sorry guys. Very professional on the Hello Grudo YouTube live streams. Not regretting installing it. Still think Starfighter Assault is the best mode. Always had a dream of driving an X-Wing, and this is as good as it gets. Nice. Manikoff, for whatever reason, Starfighter Assault is one of the modes that I never got into. I don't know if it's because I've never tried it with a controller. I think I would like it more with a controller. I've only played it with a mouse and keyboard. It's a little clunky for me. Also, what I like about Battlefront is being just running and gunning like a grunt. But Starfighter Assault, flying in the single player campaigns. I love the single player flying aspect of the game. Absolutely love it. It's a lot of fun. But for whatever reason, I haven't touched Starfighter Assault since launch. Don't know why. Don't know why. But I think I would love the mode if I had, like, if it was VR compatible and I could afford a awesome VR headset. I probably would fall in love with the mode. Motion sickness be damned. I can leave a bucket next to me and just puke and continue to fly an X-Wing. But yeah, I mean, that's every Star Wars fan's dream, right? Flying an X-Wing. That's my favorite Star Wars ship, period. Just a run-of-the-mill, A New Hope X-Wing is just my all-time favorite piece of Star Wars hardware. And I love it. I love it. But I'm glad you're digging it, man. Manikoff recently reinstalled the game today after a year of absence on the old Xbox. But keep enjoying it. Play it for a few days and let me know how you're feeling. Mystery Dude 217, thank you so much for the final super chat of the evening before I hop off. After this one, I'm gonna hop on Discord for 10-15 minutes and then watch some Black Mirror. Mystery Dude 217 says, thoughts on the X-Men films, if you've seen any. I believe I've seen them all. Let me look. Okay. Okay, there's more than I thought. X-Men film series. Oh, wow. Okay. X-Men X2, X-Men Last Stand, X-Men Origins, Wolverine, X-Men First Class, The Wolverine, X-Men Days of Future Past, Deadpool, X-Men Apocalypse. Look, I forget Deadpool. Deadpool 2, Dark Phoenix. I've seen all of them except Dark Phoenix, which I don't think is out yet, right? Is it out yet? I don't know. And I have not seen Deadpool 2. I have not seen X-Men Apocalypse. Did I see Days of Future Past? I don't think I saw Days of Future Past. Anyway, the ones that I've seen I really liked. The first one was great. I don't think I really cared for X2. I have a shitty memory, so I'm trying to remember. I don't think I saw X-Men Origins Wolverine. I know I saw First Class, and I really enjoyed First Class. I'm curious. X-Men First Class. What does it have on Rotten Tomatoes? Because I really enjoyed that one. 65. 86. 86. I really enjoyed that one. It was different, you know. And then Logan was it's so different than the other ones, but Logan is so good. I bought it on 4K Blu-ray. That was one of the first 4K Blu-rays that I ever bought. And I had never seen it, didn't really know anything about it. Popped it in and was blown away. It is like gritty Wolverine, comic book Wolverine. And I absolutely loved it. I loved it. On the 4K disc, it comes with like a black and white version, and I've always wanted to watch that version. Not that, visually it might add some uniqueness to it, but if I'm gonna watch it again on that disc, I would like to watch it in black and white, you know. But other than that, the first one, just because it was the first, it stands out to me. All the other ones kind of blend together, and then you got Logan. So, I guess they're still making them. Dark Phoenix. I'm sure in years they're gonna reboot the regular X-Men title, right? Oh, yeah. Anyway, guys, time for me to jump off here. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. And if you were here for the earlier stream earlier this afternoon, I appreciate you hanging out then. It's been a fun Battlefront day. Naboo, like I said earlier before I streamed, I played a round of Naboo, Capital Supremacy. And that round that I played was one of the most fun I've had in Battlefront, period, but also in a long time. I love the map. It's kind of close quarters disguised as big. I don't know how to describe it. It feels urban. Well, it is urban. It feels close quarters to me, and that's what I love. I love close quarters maps. I think that's why Kashyyyk has always been one of my least favorite maps in the entire game. But Naboo Capital Supremacy is fun as hell. Marching into the city with a bunch of droidicas rolling next to you it's fun, and I'm sure for a lot of you guys, major prequel fans and Clone Wars fans, it's surreal. I'm sure it's surreal to a lot of you guys. So anyway, time to hop off. Let me run down the list. Mystery Dude 217, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Manikoff, thank you for the super chat and channel support. 6 Foot Piss Radius, thank you for the super chat and channel support. M98, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Grand Shock Trooper, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Kin One Sugar, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Raymond Leon, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Paul Whitset, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. Incredibly generous tonight. Once again, thank you, Paul. Justin, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Robin, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Awesome Alex, 500, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Tom Grobe, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Mabu Kadabu, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Damon P. Aquadio, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Psychotic, thank you for the super chat and channel support. And Carter Lovejoy, thank you for the super chat and channel support as well. All right, guys. What's tomorrow? Thursday, 27th. I'll probably do a stream tomorrow night. I'll do some more Naboo Capital Supremacy. So, until then, have fun. Kick some ass. Enjoy some Battlefront. See ya.